friend, but you know, it's between me and you.
But I'm saying we have to be intentional about loving each other like that.
And that's the thing, we don't know how to receive love. A lot of us.
The more we show it, though, the more we show it, the more we'll get comfortable with receiving. So if we are now, okay, we are conscious, we all understand what it is and what we need to do, then we need to do that. And then the more they receive that, the more they don't understand it, the more they can receive it, the more comfortable they are with receiving it, and then they'll go out and show somebody else some love. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gotta be against her because we're not in competition. We're not in competition. It's enough for all of us. Like I said, everybody got their own lane. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way we can ever possibly be in competition because you can't never be me and I can't never be you.
People don't understand that. What God has for me is for me.
But the more we show it and the more we do it, then the more of them will understand and the more we can change it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We gotta slowly shift the tide.
Just the thinking.
Yeah. We gotta shift the energy and
the paradigm. You know what's interesting? That's what I was thinking when I was like at this Source 360 thing.
Yeah.
I was like trying to figure out the solution for, like what I would say at a big panel or a big gathering.
Yeah.
And I think the first thing, and it all boils down to love. Yeah, I think what's missing in the community was like when we saw like a Malcolm, a Martin, or our big leaders. Yeah. It was like we felt like somebody loved us and was willing to step out for us.
Everybody wants.
Right. That's what everybody's looking for. Like
everybody's looking for love.
It's like we know it's all these things against us. It's like.
Against ourselves, and we know we together, but
not really.
I'm saying, but you feel that, what I mean? You feel that, but I feel like even back then in the Malcolm and the Martin days, you could walk up and you make eye contact with someone. I was taught you speak. You can't even, that's not even received now. You know what I mean?
It's slowly going away, but it's intentional. See, all of this is systematically designed. This is all intentional. This is not by happenstance that this is happening.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's all intentional. So when we understand that, then we have to intentionally not let it happen.
Like I do an extra. I will give you a hug. I tell everybody I'm a hugger.
Right.
Because nobody probably said good morning to you. Right. So I'm gonna say good morning and I'm gonna hug you. Because I feel like it's important. Right. Because nowadays kids they go all day without actually speaking to nobody.
And it has been scientifically proven
it's all this way.
You know what I mean?
Physical, yes, and verbal. So I take it a step and I hug my son and he'd be so mad. But I'm like, look, you texting all day. You downstairs in the basement talking about some mom. Can I bring yourself upstairs and talk to me? You know what I'm saying? It's so anti because then it takes the emotion out of me, out of our relationship. So I have no problem shooting you. Because I didn't feel nothing about you in the first place. I don't have a problem calling you a B. I don't have a problem calling you a hoe in front of your daughter, in front of your mother. Your grandmother can be sitting right there because now I have no feeling for you because everything I do is handheld and it's electronic.
It removes the contact. It removes the emotion.
Actually, I get more hate texts than anything.
Right.
I get so many angry texts. I'll be like, why are you so mad? That's not what I meant.
Right.
Like, let's talk. Let's pick up the phone. Let's talk because this went the other way.
Right.
But that's where people really get their emotions on the keyboard and on social media and on their text because they're not gonna do that in your face. They're not.
About that all the time.
You can't tell the tone, but what I'm saying is people are totally different on their keyboard as they are in person because I've met people who are totally different.
Right.
And I'm like, you said all of this, but then when we meet, you real shy. Like, where your chest at? Like, what's all that? You know what I mean? Like,
mashing the keyboards and wheels.
Right. Like, because I don't know if this is Scorpio in me or because I have 3 brothers, but I'm gonna come to your face. I don't even want a phone conversation. So I'm gonna come to you and I'm gonna ask you, like, yo, we good?
Right.
You know what I mean? And then when you talking, like, but wait, I'm gonna show you what, you know what I'm saying? Well, let's squash this.
Right.
But now you don't have that.
But
you don't have that
real.
Personal.
That's real. That's real character. That's a genuine personality. You know what I'm saying? And like I said again, now it's almost offensive to be real and to be 100 and be genuine. You know what I'm saying? It's almost offensive to be honest and truthful. You know what I'm saying? Like the truth hurts. Yeah. People don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to see the truth. You know what I'm saying? We can have a conversation. You're like, oh well, maybe so and so said that because wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? Like you do. Back up. What did you say? Oh, I said this. Oh, well, maybe they said that because that's what you said. And I'm like, oh, damn, right. Yeah, maybe you're right. You know what I'm saying? But
even wait a minute.
I'm real enough with me to where I can accept that from you. And like, yeah, you're thinking you're right. Yeah, well, maybe that's why they said that.
Not that you check me, but even if we don't agree.
Yeah.
Like, you know what, Martina, I don't agree with that.
Right.
But we still cool.
Right.
Nowadays, you don't agree with somebody,
Nah, I'm mad. I don't want to talk to you no more.
Ain't no
I don't want to hear it.
Ain't no telling. Like, delete. I'm unfollowing you.
You don't agree with everything I say. I don't want to talk to you.
I'm unfollowing you.
Right. I'm unfollowing you.
Like, I'm really not your friend when you know. Right.
So I think what we should focus on as a community is conflict resolution, like getting over when there's conflict or misunderstandings.
First thing
and
you
how
should
to
do.
deal with that.
First thing you should do. I went to church last Sunday, and the thing that, because I just dealt with this, and I think, I don't know if I told you, but a friend of mine, and she offended me. And I'm not the type of person to take it everywhere. I do take it to you. But the next day was her son's birthday. So I went to church like a couple days after, and the message was what to do when you were offended. And the first thing you should do is take it to that person. In person, not an email, not a text, and preferably not a phone call. If you can't, you know, you states away, of course. Take it to that person. Because why? When you do it in person, the pastor said, and Jesus said this, when you do it in person, it humbles you. You know what I'm saying? And you and there's love there, because then it also shows the respect for the relationship.
Yeah,
I respect you enough to come to your face.
I think you gotta start even before that, because you gotta love you to show love to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? And I think you gotta start with understanding your value, your worth, and loving you, and understanding who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me, and it's jacked up. Like, it's some jacked up stuff about me. You know what I'm saying? But, and I know it, and I own it. You know what I'm saying? I own it.
Accountability.
And I'm accountable for it. But I'm like, okay, this is how I am. This is who I am. This is what I am. So this is me, and I'm okay with that. And once I can be okay with it and own it and change the things that need to be changed,
or work on it,
right? Then I can fully love myself.
Yeah.
And once I can fully love me, I ain't got no problem showing nobody love it.
Right.
I can love everybody.
Right.
Well, you know what? The same thing that everything you just said for as an individual is how we have to look at it as a race of people.
True.
As a race of people, we gotta love ourselves before we could
love anybody else.
And that's
do
part
anything
of loving
else.
yourself, though, because if you are a black man, in order to fully love yourself, black man, you gotta love black people. Because if you don't love black people, you can't love yourself.
Correct.
You see what I'm saying?
And
so it's all one.
It all go together.
It all goes together. And God is love. Whatever you call God, the universe, whatever you call God, Yahweh, I don't know. I call it God. When that's what God is. God is all. That's all He is. It's love. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else. Yeah, there's nothing else to it.
This guy.
When you move and operate in that, when you operate in that energy, it's not. You can't help but reach it. I mean, it's like it's almost impossible not to reach your maximum.
And love is an action word. And that's what I say. It's like you can't be a rapper or athlete or somebody saying you love black people, you're about the community, but your actions are contrary to that love. You can't build and destroy at the same time.
Right. It's impossible.
It's impossible.
Right.
You can't say you love your wife, but you beat her every night. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't say you love your wife and you leave her hanging to dry.
Right.
Like, those things are action words. So it's like that's my biggest thing. I think it is it's a black love campaign. That what it really is like being able to tell our brothers, our kings, like, yo, I love you, king. Like, yo, chill, like, cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
write that down. Let's do a black love campaign, like for 90-day challenge. Yo, call somebody, tell them, didn't you do something similar?
Yeah.
Like a black love campaign. Let's do this. This month we focus on this. We focus on just continue to build each other up and show each other love.
On the campaigns and stuff. Let's get this deal in the contract. Let's work on that. I'm gonna need you to focus. When we get done doing that, jot that down for future reference on the campaign. Right now, let's get this.
But you honestly don't need a campaign, because I mean, and I'm not saying it like that. But that's what I was gonna say. So I'm called a lot of different ways, because I feel like whenever I come in contact with people, it's a connection. You know what I mean? Because I'm real with you. I'm real with you. I'm real with you. So I get people who call me and want to, let's do lunch, let's do this, let's do that. Because I'm constantly showing that. Now, I'm not knocking your campaign. Please don't knock it. I'm not. But I'm saying, live it. You know what I mean? Don't do it for 90 days. Just live it. You know what I mean? Every time you come in contact, the best thing you can do with somebody when you're trying to open up or even just
I think
reach
we
somebody.
already do, though. I think
of course we do.
But I mean, is to get other people who not.
Well, right. But that's what I'm saying. Just keep doing it. Yeah.
Which is why I speak to people all the time when I see them. What's up, king? What's up, queen?
That's the best thing you would do, especially with a black woman. Hey, girl, I like your shoes. These shoes. Her wall is down. Because you can't say hi. You know what I mean? If her wall is up. You can't even reach her. If she's looking at you, like you said already, like, oh,
like they was looking at us at McDonald's.
Exactly.
And that's why I'm telling you, the easiest thing to say to a black woman in passing or whatever is just, how you doing, queen?
Right.
Yeah.
It's like the easiest. It's like to call a woman a queen is like you can't. Or same thing with a man. You have somebody calling you king all day. Hey, king, how you doing? What's up, king? It's like you gonna feel better. It's the easiest thing to say is just say king or queen. Like when I get texts from our YMC team or whomever else, and it's like, hey King, what's going on? Or, what's up, King? Or King, I just sent the email, or you know what I'm saying? It's like that's just it's uplifting. It's an elevation. It's admiration. Yep. It's like it's like if we as a culture, that was just what we adopted as people. Like, yo, I know we could say bro and sis. I know we could just say, we can say a whole bunch of things that we can say, and it's cool. I go through with everybody I talk about it with, and so what I do, I just consistently just say it. And to the point where you feel uncomfortable around me saying anything different, because I'm always calling you a queen or I'm always calling you a king. It's like, damn.
That's true.
It's like
King J. I'm like King Morrison.
Like, what's up, my J? You know?
What you say, Bridget?
Change your behavior too, because if you're acting at a royal level, if you're royalty, you're not gonna be acting like a
act like
jester. You know, you can't.
Right.
You gotta hold yourself to a certain.
Yeah, we gonna work on that.
I'm just saying, but eventually, just like you build yourself as a king or queen,
Queens don't be
you
out
have to know, like, you can't be out there. You're not gonna be
And
out
not
there.
track queen.
I can't
Right.
put myself at that level if I'm just, you know, if I.
It subliminally starts to work. Like even with me, as like we hear different music or whatever, and I'm hearing like in music, nigga, ho, ho, ho. I don't say nigga no more. And I don't say bitch no more. And I don't call women ho. So it's like, it's weird to me to hear somebody say it so consistently in it, like 17,000 times in one song. Yeah. So I become sensitive to it. Like we've been desensitized. So when you start reversing it, you start being sensitive to those words and shit. It's like, you know what I mean? Like,
we're gonna have to change the whole playlist.
We do. Oh. You know the other thing with the music is that we just love the beats and the melodies and the drums. Like, we don't really care about what Future or what Young Thug is really saying. It's the fact that like you just like the melodies. And you could easily say something different and less offensive and have the same impact when you know what I'm saying?
Somebody come out with the same songs, like just a remake and all positive music.
Right.
Same
it
melodies,
should.
just positive.
Yeah, but who are we talking about? The artists or the writers? Because they're just one of the writers already.
The whole conglomerate.
Y'all finna get done. There you go.
Get off my music, man.
See, the writer might come in. You got one producer that come in. He gonna lay the track and he gonna give the melody. So he might just, over the
Right.
And then the rapper, he goes in the booth with the
And write some fuckery.
Right.
Right.
And then when that don't work, they get a ghostwriter.
Right.
Like,
When all else fails.
let's change this up, right?
Right.
But there used to be rap with messages and a story. You know what I mean? Like everything made sense. Now I'll be like, play that back. Like my son, I'm like, that didn't even.
Makes sense.
Like that don't even. That's not even a complete sentence. And the way he said it, you know, it don't even make sense.
You don't know what they're saying.
But they just say it over and over. Jigga, jigga.
But that's his point. Like, we ain't even tripping off what they said.
Yeah, we ain't.
Right. Because
we just want to drop.
But because you know they're not saying nothing.
Right.
We know that.
Right.
They ain't been saying nothing.
But when a song comes on, you don't be like, oh, I can't wait to hear this verse.
Right, because
Right.
you don't
You be
have
like,
that.
when a song come on, you start bouncing because of
The beat.
The
But
beat.
that's what I'm saying. But that's because that's how it is now. But back in the day,
what some of them be
I used to rewind.
Yeah, I mean, it's funny parts, it's cool stuff, but
I used to rewind. See, I'm a music head, so I used to rewind my tapes because I want to hear that line again.
Right.
I want to hear that line. Like, what did LL say? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Or what did Pete Rock say? You know what I mean?
Okay,
So
she's
I'm 19. Yeah,
okay.
I'm a little older than you.
Something.
But it was all about it was all about the verse. If you spit something that was corny back then, no one bought it.
correct.
They weren't gonna buy it.
Yeah, this is true.
It's like, oh, you know the rap battles back then were battles. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't you want on my album.
Right.
Man, you Drake, man.
Queen, what's your name? Where you from?
I'm Nikita Everett from Buffalo, New York.
What's your name, King? Where you from?
Resist. King Cook. Boys, Miami, Florida.
Queen,
It's Martina.
what's your name? Where you from?
Hi, Martina Perkins from Flint, Michigan.
Queen, what's your name? Where you from?
Taiwan from Connecticut.
Queen,
Berkita Roy from Texas.
King,
Doug Foots, Texas.
and King.
Small Little, Chicago, Illinois.
And I'm Jay from Jersey. Peace. Alright, I just want to get that.